Georgia's Department of Natural Resources expects thousands of boaters to be on the water this Memorial Day weekend.
WALB News 10's Tristan Clements went to Cordell today to learn firsthand how you can stay safe and still have a good time on the water.
Now, if you're going to be traveling on any Georgia waterway this summer, you're going to be needing one of these life vests. It could save your life if you fall out of a boat. But did you know Georgia actually requires several other items to be on your boat to be considered legal on the water?
Now, if you're going to operate anything bigger than 16 feet, so say a Class 1 vessel would be 16 to less than 26 feet, the only other thing you're required to have is a top 4 throwable, which is a square seat cushion with a Coast Guard stamp on it. You're also still required to have a wearable life jacket on board for everybody. You're also required to have a fire extinguisher on board.
Kids 13 years old or younger are required to wear life vests sized for them if the boat's in motion. And it's also a good idea to carry a whistle or air horn on the vessel in case you need to signal for help. In 2023, 53 people drowned on Georgia waterways, while another 20 died in boating incidents, according to the Georgia Department of Natural Resources. Something that can save your life is educating yourself on proper boat safety.
If you're a new boat operator, a new boat owner, there's a lot of things that you need to learn and understand, and it's a little bit different than a car. And making sure that, of course, paying attention to where you're going. Always have a lookout. Look and see what other boats are doing.
Some of that knowledge involves navigation and knowing how hazards are labeled on and around the waterway.
So you want to stay in between the red and green buoys. If red is on your right-hand side as you're going, then you are heading up the river. If green is on your right-hand side, then you're headed back down the river. And one thing these buoys also indicate is if you can see the channel markers where we're in between the red and the green here, and that's to keep you from going out here and hitting stumps like this one. Now that's the only one that's exposed right here, but maybe 2, 3, up to however many inches under the water, there are a pile of stumps out there that can cause serious damage and cause you to get seriously injured.
The Georgia Department of Natural Resources will be cracking down on boaters driving under the influence this weekend, so make sure you have a designated driver. Reporting from Lake Blackshear for WALB, your hometown news source, I'm Tristan Clements.